Good afternoon, Astroneers. So, I got a little bit of uncertainty with the work at the moment, and there's an Astroneer release today, so that kind of works out. So, just real quick, we kind of want to explore stuff. So, we got a couple new resources. We'll have to see, travel the solar system. So this will definitely be a get off Terran. We'll have to spend some time on Terran, I think. New recipes we'll get to when we get to them. Medium printer has been a little bit of an anachronism for a while, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Thruster craftable. We still have Ruxin Caves, which has always been one of the weird things that we'll have to see how they explore that in the lore. Also, new large wrecks on other planets. So once again, planets launching shuttles. Beacons can be visible and slotted, and they can be turned off. And I know there were a couple of bug fixes that were especially interesting. Backpack is nice. Multiplayer. Bundleable items, so that you won't have multiple packs of tethers or extenders that create new items, which is going to be really nice. Reissue. Maker Seeds of a UI card, nice. I thought there was something else that was actually useful. Well, I mean, these are all useful if you had those particular bugs. Into Left for the Cry, thank you for the host. Vehicle bays should now be able to print rovers and small shuttles on top of a wrecked spaceport. I thought there was something else. Anyway, I think I should probably actually close this because it likes to beep at us every once in a while. And then we jump in. Now, I think I'm starting to wonder if I bumped my control pad. Let me try starting up the control app here. Okay, that bumped it. So maybe it got bumped off a little bit, but it's still connected. So I can actually turn that off and oh, okay, there's Astroneer. And turn off the screen capture. There we go. All right. So we've got new points of interest. We've got new materials. Oh, no, that was the wrong button. Go back to classic, sure. I might have seen a wreck not far from our landing site there. You got a cloud right in the way, though. There's a little drop pod thing. There's another little drop pod thing. Okay, so nothing big right near us. We got some drop pods, though. And of course now I've turned and lost the direction that might have been in. Okay, we still have our magic dropship. There wasn't any notes about that. Lots of resources nearby, though. No, actually, I think I've been kind of putting it off to this side just to make sure we've got printing room. So I don't think this is going to have changed too much. We start off in the lab, huh? So we got a research chamber. Even though that's strictly required anymore with the findable bytes. Although it depends on where you land. Also, I don't really need Steam up right now. Thank you. Oh, and I need that little chat window. miss anything? Did I miss anything? Alright, of particular interest, no more printer. Small fabricator, meter fabricator already unlocked. You need this to get the research chamber, so I guess that makes sense, but... Were these even in the research catalog before? I might have glossed over them. But if they're in the research catalog, that means you could imagine having to unlock them. Fireworks changed. I don't think there's any new... Well, okay, so there is a new craftable. It just existed before. It's a findable. Alright, not much. Get us a generator. Oh, it could get us tethers, too. Oh, I should go... maybe one pack of tethers and go visit the... Well, I could probably run to the pods. But I might need I might need a few tethers to get set up here. Okay, so we had several deposits, but they're small deposits. Oops. You not on there? Okay. I'll probably need at least one to get out and about. Now, I know I saw... Okay, there's a closer one over here. We'll need some resin at some point. Okay. Oh, and laterite. Man, I almost think I need to bring that back right now. Can you put stuff back in these? You cannot, which is disappointing. See if this one's the same or not. Oh, that gives us some immediate use for a smelter, get some early aluminum. Well, what do I do with aluminum, really? Okay. More copper. Ooh, there's something out there. There could be a little wind turbine there. I might want to run a tether for that. Oh, you know what? We've got a hole here? You're probably going to be set up for a platform pretty soon. Alright, which direction was that? It was... Yeah, there it is. So we've got to get to actual air. And I could probably pick up some resin while I'm out here. Alright, so scrap, scrap, scrap. Actual wind turbine. And cave entrance. I might be able to find one closer. I'm not sure about that yet. Alright, also not a very large deposit. We're still finding little bits of it, though. Also, I'm not sure I've seen any of the harvestables, which I mean they were almost too plentiful. That's another drop pod thingy. They were almost too plentiful. The harvestables were almost too plentiful in my recent games. I don't mind that too much. Alright, so somewhere off there. Oh, shame I don't have any research to get going here. I could probably... I guess I can go ahead and start printing the platform. And then we had a resource hole. I might actually be able to make this one, but perhaps we'll see something else out there. Okay, that's just compound. Oh, I hadn't made a canister yet. Isn't that convenient? That's just a little peak of resin. Yeah, that was interrupted by a cave. I think I may have seen... Well, these are probably organics, so... There's several of them at least. Now, where's my tether line? Oh, bytes gained too. Yeah, that was totally... 17's a little bit better. So I mean, maybe I want... I don't know, how much research was that? 83? I mean, it's something. I'm probably gonna hang on to these for now, though. Let's see, we've got one aluminum we could smelt. Well, I should get the smelter first. Alright, that might be it for our immediate resources. I thought I might have seen something in the distance when we were landing, but I was looking around and lost our direction. Okay, there's a plant out there that could be something. That's the wind... direct wind thing we found already. No wrecks sitting up in the mountains, at least that we can see from here. Look at that plant. Alright, you don't appear to have harvestables, and you don't have any research either. Alright, so now it's mainly searching around for a good cave, I guess. There's not... We got a couple little drop pods here. But, ooh, is that... What do you know? There's a cave. Oh! Where'd I get... Where'd I pick up aluminum from? Aluminium. Alright, so that's gonna be one of our more valuable things. One of our more valuable things. Again, we have no real research yet. Alright, so... Gotta start going down here. Oop, I heard somebody blooping at me. Also, I haven't really picked up any soil yet, so I'm not going to have an easy time building down here. So there's a cave entrance over there. Unfortunately, this is all, like, over the floor below. Oh, and there they are. Went to research. maybe that was the only one. Would I like have to just go dig something so I can get the soil to build a bridge here? I figure, you know, I might as well dig some resources since I am... I'm just going to build something with that, right? So... get that going. Alright, we're not getting any wind power right now, so it's just slow. I can probably expect that I'll be getting a generator at some point here. Now, I don't know that I'm going to want this to be a research chamber. I need the soil as much as anything, but I'll probably need a research chamber sometime if I don't deploy it right away. Alright, and that left us, I mean, decent on what of stuff we're carrying to make tethers or something. Oh, there were still some guys down there. Oh, and I'll pop these guys before I head down. There's still some little bloopers down there. Thought I might have killed one because I didn't see any green glow and stuff, but I was just blocked out by the cave floor. And I know at least the one I got before had a unknown. Okay, so it was just that one. So we can get our first research platform going. Just on residual power for now. We're basically producing all that power, so might as well use it for something. I'm not sure those are ever anything. Okay, some laterite. Another reason to get a smelter. Well, I guess I don't necessarily have uses for laterite yet. And also, some recipes have changed up, so maybe it's not even... Ooh. Okay, so I can deploy my second research platform. They'll both go slower, that just means I have to check on them less often. That's my way of thinking about it. I'm gonna slide going. There we go. Gotta get a steep enough angle and hit run. Also, there's sort of an extra... Well, I mean, we can go up as easily here as straight over. There's definitely a level there where we have that. Okay, we got spikers. Ooh, there's a research rock. Ooh. Okay. Where are you guys? Ooh, that's a little bit of dangerous setup there. Oh, you know, oxygen. Pfft. Details, details. Wait. Was that some wreckage? That's one tiny piece of debris? Okay. Interesting. It's different. Oh, okay. I did trap tether. Just wasn't anything. I mean, I guess having lots of little debris would give you more use for the smaller shredder. Ooh, I did miss one. Yeah, lighting is not very good here. Alright, you guys leave any presents for me? Aw, they didn't. So we got laterite. Oh, and there is the other opening. Wow, okay, so it's like just over a little bit, there's a big opening. Okay. Anything else right nearby? Man, did they make it darker, or have I just not been playing this scenario much? Okay, there's another one of these. And my other ones should be going for a little bit yet. There's something that way. Ammonium. More ammonium. I'm probably gonna have to lay tethers. Well, I might be able to research something by now. I lost my direction. Oh, there's the ramp. We have one tether left. All right. Ooh, we can get some stuff. All right. So I know we got some copper. And there's not a whole lot to do with copper besides power. Extenders be nice. And I don't need a printer to do small items anymore. Actually, it's dark enough the work light is tempting as well. Alright, let's get our research tuned up here. It's even daytime. And we'll power already. Nope, that's the wrong tab. I might wait on extenders just for the sake of getting some power going here. Alright, that'll kick that up a notch. I'm gonna need more resin if I want to get a third table going. I just put a massive load on it. Have it go slow in the background. With a bunch of research tables. And hopefully there'll always be some research going while I'm, down on extended trips in the caves or on a rover or wherever. And thus far, I have not even used the generator. Oh well. Alright, so we get platform. Cut that off, so all the power goes into this. Ooh, it's almost got a little too much power. We'd have a little bit too less power. Too little power if we hook the other stuff up. And I know I've got lots of compound. So we switch this back to research chamber. Oh, and our wind stopped, so now we're right on perfect power for this. Alright, plug the research back in. Okay, there was a note about dropping... I thought there was a patch note about dropping the panels if things got picked up. Alright, so that'll tank our power hard, but we're doing a bunch more power because of this. So now we got those all cooking in the background. And a storm! Ooh, that might be a little harvestable thing over there. Is that another little rock? It is. Okay, more aluminium. I guess they're trying to set it up so that you could take a small shredder down here and do something useful with it. Is the only thing I can think. Oh, and there was something about... Okay, that's it. If I had something, you know, I might want to unlock wind power because there's so much aluminium here. I mean, not that I won't have other things to do with it later. But I guess I could, well, no malachite yet, and I spent all my copper, so I'd have to kind of monitor leaving a smelting operation going. Okay, but for now... Should I start tethering this stuff up, or do some little bursts with filters? Because I could probably get filters now. I probably want to have a backup compound in that case. Alright, so we'll do a few more tethers. Just kind of pick a direction and start exploring a bit. Ooh. Okay, it's not a direct line to lower caves. Whoa! Okay. That's a very direct line to lower caves. So since this is going down already, I think what we do is we just bridge across here and go ahead and use this ramp. Ooh, okay. No, that was a little bit crooked. Yeah, these are all a little... not quite what we want. No. Oh, no, this is not all the way down. This is a piece of dynamite. Okay, sure. I mean, it could be turned into it all the way down. Oh, but I'm out of tethers. Anything super interesting down here? Not with my weak light. That might be some malachite, which is what we take to get work light and extenders. Alright, so get me some compound. Probably gonna want a tether line down there. Unless... Ooh, we actually... I think we can go small rover. Okay, I thought maybe that would be the activate button. In keyboard, but I think maybe in controller it would be. But I still have to use the pointer. Oh, I only have one. Oh, I only have one aluminium though, and I did not see anything else super nearby. So we're gonna need the smelter first. Oh man, the light is so terrible. Oh, that was a crops deposit from the little cave there. But two's enough to get a vehicle bay. However, have I... Okay, we haven't used up that. And I do have one more here as well. And here is where we go get some organic. Look. Although the sun's coming up. Which will pretty much take care of us. Oh, there's another wreck out there. I mean, I don't think it's gonna have anything super important out there. I mean, maybe I get another, like, wind turbine or something. And this thing does not appear to have harvestables. It's another wind turbine. I'll take it. Oh, it does. It has one, though. Alright, then what I like to do is shuffle this out so later on I can put an extender between this whole high power area. And yeah, that's not happy with the power we've got right now. Alright, and that, I think I put this, yeah, the other storage over here. Oh, I'm gonna need more resin to make a platform for the vehicle bay. Wow, we've actually got enough power. We're not using up the energy block. Well, let's save this then. Alright, is there more resin around here? Oh, I'm done already. Nice. There is a harvestable up there. So I'm hoping the new Rexin cave wasn't just those little, like, one-piece salvage things. But we're going to be able to do both above and below ground. Let's get the rover up. Oh man, we've got a surplus of power right now. Wow, we're almost keeping up. Well, that's partially the energy block. Oh, somebody finished. Well, that'll cut down the power usage a little bit. And then our energy block ran out. And then... yeah, or I want to get out there and find this stuff. So in the short term, you guys can go again. So the only thing I can print right now is a small rover, and I might have actually run out on my compound. Alright, we can use some of our research bays to make sure that this doesn't blow away or anything. I mean, I'll probably be doing their platform eventually, I just don't know when. I have 0 compound right now. Pretty good start now, I don't know where the next bit is. Okay, there's the compound. Right up behind the research array here. Oh, we also got to get back down there and get their research going. Come on. Well, I do have a little bit of potential power on here. Oh, another one's done. Unfortunately, the rovers... One thing the rovers are not good for is hauling research. I can use one of the wind, however. To power the rover. And then I'll get an energy block from the cave, and we should be all set. I mean, or a generator. The generator would work pretty good. Alright, so... hook this back up. Can't quite do that reverse hookup. Generator, I had one organic over here already. Alright, I should run down and grab some stuff for research. And then we can start running around. Whoa. Oh, and these have respawned. Okay, you're just the one. Please don't spike me. Alright, we want to clear this way out a little bit. Wasn't as big a deal as on foot. And I don't think I'd actually built this ramp yet. Oh, we still have the falling research. Alright, I can get this down there as an oxygen anchor. Ooh, and also try out beacons on rovers. Alright, so here's one. Back off a little bit. Okay, nothing from you. There's another one. Ooh, I might want to run tethers down here just so I have some light that says, hey, here's your exit. I guess I could do that with a beacon as well. Alright, let's juggle these up. Oh, and as long as I'm walking here. Looks like the tree is not going to just disappear on me. Oops. Thank you. Got a little worried there for a second. Looks out to get. Is that a deep dive cave over there? I'm gonna have to go look at that. It was always nighttime when I was down here. Wait, was it this one that worked? Ah, this one works with the E key, but not the research console. Go figure. Alright, we've got that cooking. So where does this other cave go down? Ah, it's over here. Oh, and there's another research object. Well, okay, so it opens here. Well, maybe that might get down lower. Such very different lighting from those two different perspectives. I got some decorators hanging out in the air there. Oh, that's probably just different resolution, and there actually is ground there if... Yeah, when you're a little bit closer. Ooh, there's some malachite. I did want a little bit more copper. Oh, I've been down here. I'm going to need some sort of oxygen source out this way. So, alternate path. Where are you going down, Tether? Okay, now we are at a Tethers. So there's, yeah, just a little bit of copper. Get some extenders, get a work light. Oh, man, we got more malachite down this way. Yeah, so lots of titanium, lots of malachite. Just slightly different directions. Oh, this is awkward. Well, I'm not going to be down here harvesting this thing very often. So if we happen to dig it up, we'll just take its little rock and be done with it. Different colored soil down here. Alright. So we've got some gaps to cross here. And this does seem to be flooring out again, so it's not an immediate, like, deep cave. I think that's off to the side. Really? You had plenty of space to put that down, sir. guess I'm not in a big hurry on this, and there's a storm that's making me nervous. Also, I have no compound. So I guess since we're in the cave, we'll run around there a little bit first. Oh, that's just a dynamite satellite, yeah. Plus the rover has headlights, which is nice. Okay, yeah, I wonder... Okay, you can still find thrusters even if you can also make them. No change there. Oh! Cave rover. Well, we haven't needed that yet. I wish you had inactive backpack slots for storing things like that. Alright, whoa! Okay, I didn't exactly want to go down there just yet. Just yet. So now's where we grab filters. Aha, you can slide while carrying. And it's a thruster. You know, the thing I have to watch out for here is that I do not need to go all the way up here. At some point I have to find a little place where I climbed out and climb down. Yeah. I've gotten carried away and just walked right past it on occasion. Alright, where were we? So there's that rover. More random tiny debris. Man, what wrecked all these rovers? Also, I kind of can't efficiently carry... Well, if I stay near the rover, I could carry that. All the filters. So I feel like this is probably... Yeah, this is the one I already went to. Oh, and I never roped this off. Just explored. I mean, there's technically still a thruster down there. I just don't have that much need for thrusters usually. Alright, so that goes up. Ooh. Okay, that's just part of that. Yeah, that's the breeze. No research, though. I never did take a scrapper down here. Ooh. Now, this is going to be a long haul back, however. for it a little bit here. It's got to be a zebra ball. Random small panels. Only a single. Oh, and we loop back. Okay, so that direction is kind of covered. I just need to run back for that research item. And another one. There's somewhere up above. I'm gonna be running back the research thing. It's gonna go through the filters. Okay. All right. I really need to get the medium rover for hauling stuff, but this will get us one good thing to start cooking. Oop, and actually filled up. Oh yeah, there's no beacons or anything. We have to rely on the walls here. Oh, we're in a little bit of a culvert here. Nope, actually that's it. Alright, so we're kind of off this way. And somewhere around here. There we go. Alright, well, I want to get the rover out of here anyway, so I guess we just do that first. I want to start looking around the surface a bit. Yep. Okay, I already got one. Oh, and we've got copper. We've got lots of bytes. This is power stuff. So get the automatic power management, please. Don't have to mess with this anymore. Alright, so only send overflow power to there, and then we'll also prioritize smelter over research. There we go. And that's really all the extenders we need. And then... let there be light. Let's see, immediate needs for copper... more power. I guess I could have put a light on the rover to make it easier to find. Okay. We have research that we need to get done. Oh, got the slide going anyway. Then we'll take the rover out in the surface and see if there's any especially interesting wrecks around. Not quite steep enough for a slide. Maybe this will be steep enough. There we go. Only for the last little bit, but... guess that might mean it's too steep enough to be juggling these easily. The time-honored sport of astro juggling. Alright, so we're definitely got... oh no, we have two open. Just one of them not showing up the little thing. Alright, not a huge one, but you'll keep us busy for a little while. Alright, so I guess we'll do the immediate vicinity first. See if there's anything I just couldn't quite get to before. A buried plant there. Nothing big so far. Oh. These are all gonna be like 2s, probably. But yeah, 6, 7. Oh yeah, all 3 bytes. Oh, there's something. That's a new formation of base, I think. Doesn't have... Oop, and there's a wreck up there. I think the ones with bases always had the... nice turning game. Always had the landing pads on them. Let's give that cave a little bit more clearance. And a satellite? Alright, so this is mostly shredder material. Interesting. I guess it got wrecked and the power spilled out? What the... That was... That's okay, that's... So here's an interesting thing. This is a functional platform. This is a functional platform. But I don't know if you can get the garbage off of them. Okay, let's not have good stuff. Just debris. I mean, they're oxygen. But that's about it. Yeah, so the found platforms would be more useful if you could actually build your own stuff on top of them. Oh, is it just a little too... Yeah, sure. This would be easier to see on the other side, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's inconvenient. That's very inconvenient. I guess there's a convenient break time, though. Oh. Yeah, I guess they need the, It used to be that you could turn sound off by unfocusing the game. Oh well. We'll be back in a few minutes. expected to inherit the text screen from the profile save, but I might have to actually define it here.
Do exactly as she says. Milton, oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, thank you so much, Milton. Oh my god. I'm like awestruck. What? Wow, guys, if you don't know Milton Peak, so I'm flabbergasted.
No, he didn't get XP. He did, but not much. Because he didn't get it. Then let's kill this thing.
Right, well, the storm is not... It's around somewhere. Are you... Oh, Alright. Storm over. Finally finished salvaging this thing. So that's not priorities. I mean, I could probably at this point swing back to the base and drop it off. You know, I usually do new updates by myself for a while. Alright, so actually, we're short on space. Kind of like to see all the new content myself. But how are you doing otherwise, Hendrik? Yeah, this was not very impressive, but it's there. Bites are bites. Oh, another research popped. I've not yet found one. Alright, oh, we have power sources. Stuff from the racks. Oh, this is just straight up power. We do have a slot here. We'll use up some of that power. Got one lithium. Back to a resource hole here soon. And this is just my emergency power for the rover. You know what? I probably don't need the filters for what I'm doing right now. Wouldn't mind getting back to some kind of compound here for emergency stuffs. Alright, maybe I'll find a researchable and have to haul it back. Speaking of hauling, well, I might be able to go medium rover. Wait, I came in from this side? Must have been over there. Yeah. Try and get some of the other side of this direction. Oh, hi. No, I prefer to play new update to myself for a bit first. Get a sense all how the new setup is. Another abandoned base. Interesting. And it's... Okay, well there's a research. It's gonna be a little bit of a haul to bring it back. The power item. That's a wrecked platform. Power cell. Yeah, it's a wrecked. There's a solar panel. There's still debris. Yeah, so nothing here is giving oxygen. Another power cell. Probably actually pretty good for the rover. Ooh, free. It's a free seat if I could go the trouble to bring it back. Which might be a little bit of a long haul here. There's a couple things here. This is... Yeah. It's an open one-seat salvage. It's not a salvage that happens to look like a seat. This is a little bit far out, unfortunately. Well, if I plant the rover, I did not stop and get any compound. I almost think that they should have findable beacons at these things, but they might have to be turned off so they don't confuse your own beacons. What would be... you know what I can do? Put that on there temporarily. This is a little bit far here. Okay, I parked too far away. I should have also got the seat out first. Let's pull this back a little bit. Alright, then get us like halfway out here. So maybe there's enough stuff out here that I should just go ahead and make the medium rover. Now, I was counting on moving faster without the item. I guess not that much faster. Alright, and get it a ways out there. Then we do a little hopscotch with the rover. Of course, I have to suspect one of my platforms will have chewed through another item by the time I get this one here. Or there. Wait, didn't I leave the seat here? Ah. Man, that was even worse. Yeah, you know what, I do need to get like a storage or something to try out how that works now. Then that should probably quite possibly be my next project. Alright, so park this in the middle, we ought to be able to make it home. Oh, I should have brought the research first. And in fact, we have to do another one. So yeah, a medium rover to keep these things stocked up would be nice. Can't research these yet, can ya? Nope. I don't even think these blue bubblegums are great, but it's something. Also, I'm finding a lot more small power items now, so I'm almost wondering if I should have even made the ones I did. The wind. Okay, so no solar panel. Oh, there was a solar panel this time. Well, this is somewhat farther up the power chain here. Maybe I should... Wow, we're, yeah, I think storage might be the thing we need to invest in next. Yeah, I'm going to compound for that, though. And for that matter, for the small printer. Or fabricator. It's fabricator now. And of course, I'm looking for compound in the dark. There's resin. Oh, the other interesting thing is printers used to cost aluminum. So now you can get the same functionality with the fabricator, which last I played only cost compound. Some kind of edge there. It's coming at us, isn't it? Let's see, can I go explore, like, this way? Seems to be a little bit orthogonal to it. Excuse me. Okay, the random dead rover. With another windmill. Kinda getting towards the edge of comfort here on distance. Alright, well, at least the storm should be gone by now. I wonder if we'll be able to scrap those drop pod things at some point. Alright, more power. Okay, that does not do that. Oh, it does have a 2-slot thing on it. Well, sort of. Oh, it like sort of magically folds in on itself. Which is a little... I wonder if they're going to fix that more later on. Seems a little derpy right now. Being a derpy. Alright. Medium platform. Okay, that would be a 2. Medium fabricator. Oh, another research done. Oh, it's... This thing used to do all the basic stuff really, really fast. This is probably comparable to the printer. And you have storage in boxes now, which is... There's probably uses for that. But it's like, if you expand it, you can store more stuff. So you could have a storage of storages, so you could go set up a base to gather some stuff somewhere. Okay, now what's interesting about this... What's more interesting about this is not the storage, necessarily, but everything else the printer made. Well, especially the solar panels. Mostly the solar panels. Maybe seats? As far as getting one step closer to... Yeah, because this is... you know, So, previously, everything that you built... Well, no, I guess a medium... No, a medium fabricator used to be one resource as well. It used to be that the box size was comparable to the number of resources it took. This is starting to introduce boxes that are more compact than the resources it took to build them, which makes it actually useful for packing up and taking to a base. A particular problem was like medium platforms, most of the base modules it's more compact to carry the resources and to have the medium-sized box, because that's always going to take that medium-sized slot, whereas the 2 resources take 2 singles on a storage, and you actually get a lot more stuff per T2 slot. So that'll be good for solar panels. What else used to be made in the printer? Drill head, limited applications. Winch, limited applications. Closed 1 seat. You could pack up thrusters. Ooh, that. Now there's an interesting one. I mean, the dropship has limited applications still. But packing 2 resources into a single slot makes that a little bit more interesting. You can carry that in your backpack, and then boom, you've got an oxygen source somewhere. Like, so the small platforms don't do that for you. So that's interesting. Medium batteries pack into a single box, presumably. Generators, medium solar. Okay, so there's now a use for medium wind turbines. You can pack twice as... Well, no, not really. You can pack twice as much... Well, actually, yes. Because that's 1-for-1 of resources, so you could... If you had the aluminium, you could make a whole bunch of medium wind turbines, put them on in boxes on a storage, and then you need a bunch of platforms to set them up, and that's all. That might be debatable if you're going someplace with lots of resin, maybe, or just had some place in general with lots of the medium slots to set them up. Actually, medium shredder would have already been... Oh, that could actually change the cost of the medium shredder. Because it used to be just halved the cost, one, because that's the only thing the fabricator could do. Interesting, it's off color there. Alright, so... Yeah, we kind of need to get all our... Oh, you can't work on storage now? Maybe I have to... Well, no, maybe what I have to do is get it set up. Oh, no, you can't work on storage anymore. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, the wind should stay a little bit spread out, but there's no harm in concentrating solar. Kind of a little fabricator thing over here. Alright. Oh, no place to put a power item. Do I still have... I do not have enough compound for another storage. So you're probably fine for the rover. It's a backup power source. Although it was working it was actually working fine with just that. Alright, I need another compound run. Yeah, so having boxes that are more compact than the resources to take them adds some possibilities for boxes and setting up new bases. I wonder if they'll ever do something similar for the larger items, because the existing T2 crates are just usually not worth using. Maybe when repacking becomes a thing, there'll be some application for it in conserving the resources. But it's just it's more efficient to carry the resources on a storage because you can just get more stuff in a given space. Oh, and well, I've got lots of bytes, but my research is at a halt here. So we probably need to get a... I could actually go to Large Rover. That is a thing I could do. Now, given that there's going to be stuff on other planets, I don't know if I necessarily need to be going Large Rover. Okay, you can't execute unless the resources are in there. Alright, sure. I guess the power cell we should just use up. Well, no, that has applications for the medium rover. We got a bunch of, especially the aluminium for the vehicle bay. Oh, and our solar panel, it's off in my reduced power area. There's still some utilities spreading out the wind. Wait, what? Oh, all refined metals look like boxes now. That is a very subtle coloration, though. Interesting. Alright, so I don't particularly feel the need to mobile basing at the moment. If anything, I want to keep my... Well... Should I just go to space? No, I want to... Well, I can look around this planet with the small rover. That's not an issue. See the sights. Effectively getting research to this base is my issue right now. And I guess I could do the mobile base thing where I sort of build platforms as I go. I don't know if I'm quite at that point yet, though. Although, oh, I don't have to build a medium printer on my large rover now. I will have to maintain a flatbed space for the small fabricator. But I could even swap that out for, well, it's going to be a big enough space. You could have the fabricator on one side, the small fabricator on the other, to make the pieces you need to get solar power and whatnot. Oh, I guess I could be going into large solar panels too, but until I get power going, that's kind of irrelevant. Alright, I need cargo hauling. And if I go the cheaper option, that will leave more to eventually get to space here. Although I guess going to other planets would give me access to the immediate air resources of that area. No, we still want to look around Terran a bit first. And let's see, want to be cargo hauling with that. Okay, aluminum compound still. Ooh, I am gonna need more compound for that storage. And I'm gonna want a storage unit to go on it for power and stuff, so yeah. I think these are the directions I've kind of been a bit already. I wasn't necessarily looking for compound at the time, though. There's like one more research thing in here. There's some compound. Also, I think they took out the little outlying formations on these. So it used to be this with like 3 other things around it. Alright, that should at least get us what we need storage-wise. I could maybe take another one, if I could find it pretty quick. There's some more resin. I'm not gonna need platforms yet. We got some research. Ooh, there's a wreck out there. I could take that stuff instead. Assuming I haven't been here already. I haven't really been paying attention to which directions I was going. Oh, are you over at Chasm? It's a pretty shallow. Ooh. I'll have to come back here with the rover so I can haul that. Another seat. Can't use it right now. Oh, I can haul it right now. Alright. That was a little shallower here. I might still have to do some adjustments on this one. No, not quite. Wait, what are you? Okay. I don't know if these are anything. I think I stopped digging under them a while ago. They have been mixing things up a little bit lately. Oh, hi, resin. Oh, there's some more compound, but I think I filled up pretty much by now. With all the other loot. Alright, so we might barely have enough. Wait. You building boxes now? Uh-oh. This throws me taking a little trip here. It is not a box. There it is. Actually, I'm gonna have to put the seat there, aren't I? Alright, so we're currently charged. We'll get that. Man, well, this does give me a nice setup for the mobile power stuff. Do that, we'll do that. Yeah, I can probably spare a few of these. And then, no, I don't have a battery yet. Although I do have the lithium, I could do one. Have that for backup power for the time being. Because this will be better with a small battery. So I've kind of got only enough lithium for. How much is the small battery? I'm sorry, I want to take up a whole slot for the big one. That'll put off space a little bit. Right, yep. Alright, so now, oh, which way, so off this way somewhere there was a big research and an extra chair. Well, an EXO research, I don't... It might be one of the 4,000 ones, not huge. So I wonder if they will address the sideways seats before 1.0. That might be a polishing thing, I don't know. It's like it's kind of wonky, but it's also kind of effective. Is it over this way? Over a chasm? Or is it off this side a bit? Oh, wait. Have I been here yet? I don't think I've been here yet. Yeah. Oh, pff, and now I find the extenders. It'd be great if there were little generators here at some point. And now I find a battery. Having researched and spent one. I guess I could have gone and looked around first, but man. Oh, and that's titanium too. Oh, I have cargo hauling now. Do I need more extenders? I mean, not for a while. This is just debris. These need to be on top. That's nice to have on top. It's nice to have wind visible. I guess I'm eventually going to want... I'd like all the batteries visible, but... This was not the wreck I was looking for, though. Maybe I went the wrong direction? Hey, Tech Fusion, how's it going? Another wrecked rover. So I still haven't found... I guess I should have unlocked beacons and dropped one down. Another power cell? I think that's power, but... Oh, am I? Ooh, I'm getting out of sight of base, so it's definitely not this far out. Well, I seem to have lost that wreck. Ah, no, that's the base I just found. It's a cave. Oop, that's a little bit of a cliff there. Well, I can always go down into the cave and find a bunch of stuff for research. And just not the big EXO that I thought I found earlier. It's pretty good. It's nice to have some variety of... Oh, maybe that's it. Some variety of wrecks. And I'm guessing... Well, that might be kind of setting up stuff that'll carry over into Terrain 2.0. We think... They're teasing something big for PAX in about a month, so speculation is running wild. It's going to be Terrain 2.0, and maybe they'll do dedicated servers, another big disruptive thing. We'll see. Kind of get all the big save-breaking stuff in at the same time. But that's purely my speculation, so don't read too much into that. And the hiding resource. I think that was just aluminum. Okay, detach. Alright, that was the main things I came out here for, so I'll get 2 of our platforms going again. And hey, if I find something else swinging out this way, that'd be fabulous. Is this another base? And now I find a 3rd battery after doing the research and making one. Oh yeah, I mean, just, oh, that battery's out, okay. Or that power cell's out. Power cell, I'm kind of one of these. Kind of okay on power cells at the moment. That's a functional medium solar panel, which means we have to make choices. Guest seats are easy to replace. And we can come back and get it later if we need to. Now, there was something about a bug where things could get attached to these. Okay. There's some free bites. I mean, there's a little bit of a concept of biomes already. It's just, I don't know if it's very well developed. It's like on a given save, you'll see 3 of the 4, whatever the numbers are. So, like, I've not yet seen any trees on this save, so there might not be any trees in this world. And a lot of times you don't always see the mushroom trees on Exotic. It was months before I actually got my own world with that setup on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I pushed out a little bit more, maybe I could have skipped the smelter. Just wasn't a lot of aluminium right close, so I only had 1, which wasn't enough to get the vehicle bay up. But you already need less aluminium just because you'd have to do a printer now to get everything going. Oh, actually, I've probably been to this one already. It's right past a visited drop pod thing here. Alright, let's fire up the research again. Yeah, just 4,000. And I think these are pretty small. Oh, yeah. Pretty small. Little baby unknowns. And then this, I might need to start getting some platforms just for power stuff. Well, we've cleared out some of this. So I can consolidate some things here. Move that somewhere else just for material storage, like the titanium, filter, not gonna hit the vehicle bay. Sure, we can chew through that. Yeah, you know, I did a small rover too, and then I wanted to go haul some research in. So right there. And actually, these are going to go really quick. So probably I should do a quick cave run to get some meteor things for these. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of the small power items, so I was actually able to get a wind on there. It's pretty much completely covering things. I don't even need the generator. Oh, and I don't think I actually need this many batteries on here. So I'll get us a little bit of battery capacity on base here. Nope. And I was gonna say titanium, but we're not out of space right now. Oh, the solar panel's not. Solar's not doing much good in the cave. Oh, I do want my only battery visible. Thank you. Solar and organic, yeah. I know that what I've heard is that the speedrunners are pretty much doing solid organic, just they don't have to spend bytes on anything else. And really, they should probably fix that little deform knockoff there. It kind of devalues the inhibitor, being able to get rid of things that easily. Alright, so last time I went right, I may have passed by some research, but there's definitely one. I don't remember any, like, huge ones. I held back 2 of them, so I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot more out that way. Here's the dynamite one. One thing about this orientation of the sea is I don't get good light. How's the battery doing? Our wind is doing fabulous. Didn't go getting power yet. There's a fallen one. That's probably going to be another small one. I imagine that the pink and blue are pretty comparable. Oh, this is... Ooh, I do not have a very big cave here, I think. Well, there were some other areas up above that might eventually lead to some other lower areas, so that's fine. Plus, after a little bit more surface exploration on Terran, I want to get off to other planets anyway, so... We're probably far enough down here that we can get back. And there's oxygen on the wall, so I ought to be able to make it. Glad I didn't make it a large battery. Well, I mean, I'll need it eventually. Ooh, being able to pack large batteries for a new base is going to be pretty nice. I used to always take 2 lithium to do that, but they're almost not going to need to make printers for remote bases, because you can pre-pack things. And if they figure out a way to solve the larger item packing inefficiency, then you almost won't need the fabricator. But right now it's all fabricator. Yeah, they haven't done repacking yet, but so far, I guess I've only done the storage so far. But the storage, which takes, by unknown, 2 resources to make, packs into a 1-slot box. Now, storage isn't necessarily the best thing to be putting in a slot, because you could actually use it to store stuff, and then usually all the storage you take with you is just be your storage when you get there. but for like things like solar panels and batteries, having the old habitat drop pod in a package makes it a little bit more interesting. You could actually stick that in your backpack, and then be able to set up a base somewhere. Exactly, yeah. Right now it's not efficient to use the larger boxes. You can take a storage filled with a ton of stuff. Alright, so I'm going to pull back a little bit so I can see... Oh, my wind's going. Did I miss? No, that's the light from the zebra ball glinting off the spiker. Okay, it's filling up the medium battery first. Well, let's just accelerate this, shall we? Okay, these guys are not spawning power too much. Okay, exiting seats is still a little wonky. And the trailer they did show a dismount animation, and that seems like a small thing that would be easy to slip in. But maybe they're kind of saving that as a little extra release feature. I don't know. Yeah, so far we've got... Well, I think the green one there is like maybe 1,000-ish. Or up in that range. So that's something. And I guess I could just grab a bunch of power and charge up this battery for when I get it back. I probably got a storage so I can hang on to this for possible future use. Okay, that's where we got a big one before. It was a 4,000-ish. This isn't up. I don't know if that goes anywhere super interesting. Did I go down here and get the... Okay, there it is covered off. Yeah, I came into the side on that one. I think there was a thruster down there. There was also a thruster up near the entrance somewhere. No, these are all salvaged. I don't even think you can salvage the bodies. The chairs are ruined. The wheel's a separate thing you can shred. But I haven't gone into... I did a bunch of shredding in the last game because that was the new thing, so I haven't really gone into that. And I think Terran's probably a pretty good place to do shredding. Just the whole trading thing is not something I'm super into right now. Yeah, that can maybe do the wheels, some of the little panels. I'm not really... I mean, the little panels in the caves might give the medium shredder a little bit more purpose now, but you'd have to have like a small platform to give it power. carry it. Well, or maybe put it on one of these rovers and shred. Well, you have to carry it up upstairs to take it to a trade platform, probably. Also, I've not seen a single body yet. It's 4. I think this is about... I think one rover is going to be what I want for this planet. I don't know. We'll see how other planets go. Since we do want to get around to several planets. And see if they have any unique points of interest and... Oh, and the new resources and all that stuff. You're gonna bring like a fully charged battery here. Okay, and there's the ramp up. Oh yeah, I've been mobile basing a lot lately. My scrapping save got to a 4 rover chain. Done it a few other times before the scrapper. Just going around, salvaging stuff, using that to extend the rover and leave a trail of research platforms behind me so they wouldn't affect my rover power. And now you don't even have to leave a space for a printer. You can use the same flatbed spot as your fabricator. And if you ever get the ability to repack platforms, then it'll be even easier just to have to pull that off and build some stuff every once in a while. Alright, I might actually need a platform. Matthew Moses, thank you for the follow. Glad you like watching me haul stuff out of caves. Oh, 10 long. Were you using winches to extend it? Okay, so pink bubblegum is 500. Or was that before they put the limit in? Yeah, I might need a platform just for power stuff. Because I want to keep everything else, all the power... Oh, okay, cool. Upstream of the... Oh, hi. Okay, and you can kind of be wherever out here. Oh, wait, why did that? Oh, you can click on the control panel, apparently. Yeah, I usually like to explore things for the first time by myself. There we go. Alright, this has a lot of power. Alright, so power item. Power item. I might need to get another storage just for power stuff. I mean, that in general. Oh, did I have another seat? No. I left the seat behind for something else earlier. And all this stuff went over here. Alright, Oh. They appear to have changed... Oh, this isn't plugged in yet. It'll probably use the battery, you just have to plug it in. Yeah, the double slot seems a little weird because it used to have a very nice setup that's like, okay, this is for one slot things, and this is for two slot things. But it's like this tends to build bigger things than what the medium printer did. So this is interesting, and it looks kind of weird when it kind of glitches into itself there. So, I guess I just figured that since it took 2 resources, it would have to be the medium fabricator. But it does give us a lot more to do with the small fabricator, which was a little underused before. Oh yeah, the vehicle bay has been very awkward. It's kind of taken over the role as like the large printer. But it's like you still... It's like you can't... I don't know if they're necessarily going to do like vehicles in boxes. So we'll have to see how that plays out. All right. I might need a little bit more storage here. In fact, if I go roving, I might want 1 storage unit on this for metals and stuff. Oh, and I need at least 1 compound first. Could be. I mean, it might be redone more on the style of the, just a larger version of this. Maybe, yeah, it goes in the size module. Has that sort of style. Has the 4 slots on the head. And then this is a little bit of a reused crane right now. And, I mean, obviously the model's going to have to change, because we've still got the old style connector on here. Alright, so I need compound, get a little bit of storage. Can we see about putting a beacon on this thing? Maybe 1 filter on here might not be too bad. And then we'll explore Terran a little bit, see if there's any other kind of wrecks. I've not seen any of the landing pads yet. And maybe they're just not on this planet now. Now, you just have the smaller bases, although I've not yet seen a vehicle bay. And since the model's going to be replaced, that might not be too surprising. Actually, I've not seen any fabricators on any of these bases. So, like, if people, like, land on this planet and left to go to other planets, you'd expect to see a vehicle bay somewhere. And maybe, like, the launch pad thing is actually going to be the vehicle bay? I've kind of wondered about, like, it's got, like, the big cylinder area in the middle. I'm wondering if, like, you could, like, fabricate a vehicle in there and then kind of have it pop up. That could be an interesting thing, although they now support building vehicle bays on those and having it work, so... Oh, we already chewed through that research. We have too much power now. And my current cave is done, basically. Well, let's look for some compound and maybe another... My current cave did connect some areas. Here's DC compound. Did connect to some areas. Although if I go out surface roving, I'll probably be able to find some kind of research. Okay, I didn't get much, but it's enough for what I need right now. Yeah, so at least the storage now prints as a box. And as we kind of develop here, we can see how if other things continue to do that. So I have a little carrying capacity here. So I've got one compound, so if I guess if I'm going to do some exploring, meridians aren't a bad way to do it. Oh, there's one research out here. I remember seeing that. Could have gone and carried this one anytime. Just forgot about it. This is over by my other cave area, too. Alright, so just a little 500 byte one. But it's something. Ooh, I left a copper down here. Shame if that blew away. Oh. And we can test out beacons on rovers. It's gonna be this one. Oh yeah, it's you could have like a backpack or a storage full of beacons and it would just look terrible. Hey, Xavier, how's it going? Oh, but now I have to figure out what color I want to use for rovers. I mean, I guess I'm used to them being blue. Although I also use blue for my meridian. Oh, cool. Yeah, I just had an update. It's a good time for it. Off, yep. Okay, simple, but nice. Not to worry about losing your rover. Alright. So now, I want... Hi, Storm. I wish I could see where you're coming from. Oh, I'm sideways. That's the problem. Which unfortunately makes me want to drive the wrong direction. Alright, so that's that way. I think you probably want to go that way first. I'll have to put behind me. Or the sideways seat becomes a problem. Alright, can I find the pole from the stars here? Actually, it's going to be pretty far at the pretty close to the horizon right now. I am going to need some compound to make a beacon trail. Is that that'll become a problem soon. Okay, I may have already been out here. Yeah, I already got whatever was on that. There's some compound. Yeah, and then I bring a bunch of other stuff with me. Cool. This is actually going to be too much compound for my present purposes, I think. So I guess the only annoying thing is when you do want to, like, kind of keep a bunch of beacons. And which way am I going? That's north, so I'm going south, so we're going to be doing the blue beacons right away. Oh, yeah, we're at a pretty good distance here. Oh, and actually, you know what I've been forgetting to do lately? Is actually give me a pointer home. Alright. And then we're on the south right now. Ooh, that's a little resource pod over there. I should really probably collect stuff like that on the way back. Just a single. Alright, still beacon still plenty visible. Ooh, are we gonna have a bridge issue here? Yeah. I mean, I might be able to get up on that hill, but just make a bridge. I should really put off exploring till the way back. Sliding a little bit there. Otherwise, I'm going to load myself up and just have to leave everything else behind. This is mainly a scrap field. Alright, turning a little bit there. Oop, more chasm. Chasm, chasm. I'm not actually sure which way that goes. Oh, I completely forgot about the stinking beacon though. Got so carried away. I think I just spotted a base though. Alright, so I think... yeah, because I was going this way around that. But I should wait. Get that on the way back. The point was to actually make a meridian to the south. Yeah, okay, so that's behind a bunch of stuff. Alright, so this will actually be... yeah, we'll kind of do it up by this base here. That's going to block a lot of lines of vision, isn't it? Alright, so from up here, that's going to be too close, but... Ooh, also... Well, I do have titanium and a bunch of bytes. I could probably get an oxygen tank. That would be kind of nice. I don't think I quite have time to go all the way up here. And it'll still be somewhat visible from this side. Although I don't have the direction pointer. If you get there, you should be able to see that. Alright, where were we going? Yeah, there's that. And then here is... Oh, didn't see this last time. Yeah, because I need to turn off this way a bit. That's one of the rock things. Where is... We're getting close enough that it's hard to tell just from the stars which actual way it is. Oh, and watch. Okay, that's up on a hill, so it's still pretty visible. These will be all like single-digit stuff. Alright, so pretty much right through there. Whoa, a little disorienting. It's not having to go around a lot of mountains so far. Sometimes the path you want to take is like right through a mountain. And it's like, well, do I go left or do I go right? Actually, between two mountains here is going to be a probably decent place for their beacon. So you can see it from both sides of the pass. Although we're kind of getting close to... So we're probably getting close to the actual pole here. Yeah, it's still forward. Now I know one of the last times I did this, I actually found like one of the landing pad bases not too far from the poles. Don't know if that's still a thing, because I have not yet found a landing pad on Terran. I think once we kind of finish this little Meridian project here, that'll make for a pretty decent exploration of a fair bit of Terran. So we'll go, I guess, we want to hit all the planets, we'll just go to Baron. It's a nice, easy jump. Ooh, we passed it. So that's probably going to be close enough. I don't necessarily need to do another point for it. Yeah. And we can do like this. And we'll check all those wrecks on the way back. Alright, let's take a little peek. This has been relatively sparse on... Well, I passed up some of the wrecks, but... Here's some of the stuff I found immediately around my base. Seems kind of sparse on the wrecks. I haven't found, so far the only new stuff I've found in the caves is the little small wrecks. A little like, you know, I guess like one panel of something. Good stuff for the small shredder, I guess. Or maybe it's a medium shredder, I forget. I just don't think I need that many extenders. Alright, then over here there was a bunch of wreckage stuff. No ships that are really good for resources, though. So they may have turned down the spawn rate on some of the ships. So you don't get quite as many resources from that stuff. I mean, if you could get to the point where you had the rovers to go, you know, a rover with some storage on it, you could pretty much just do everything off of found metal, which I like as a playstyle option. Ooh, that's right, we had to go around this. Ooh, almost went down that. I've been meaning to look for a new cave. I don't want to get trapped in a new cave, but that would have done that. Alright, so this one is just scrap, I think. That's probably a power item at best. At best. I think this thing is just junk. And somewhere off on here it's got an offshoot. Yeah. But that's about it. So we go cave down there. Malachite. So refilling. Somebody bandaged that one. Okay, so nothing on there. Oh. This is actually not a nothing on here. This is actually not a great one so far. Found the door. And it's a tether. So I could search into the hillside. See if there's one more platform. I am kind of curious if that goes. Okay, that was not a just thought. So I got something out of it. Without a scrapper. There's definitely debris. Oh, okay. Yeah, one time I actually found a research item embedded in the hillside next to something. But usually I just don't want to do all the digging. So that was a small platform. I'm not paying attention to how many large platforms these have. It might just be too, it might be like too big and a small. Alright, well, I guess that's that. So we did not... Well, I may have passed up a record here. Got any easy stuff down here? I don't think I'm... Yeah, I know I passed up that one little module, like module thing. Just gonna have some small items though. Not getting good light here. Oh, this is gonna be a deep one. I don't see any oxygen here. This might not actually be a cave system, so I'll get at most one thing down here. Or maybe it goes all the way to the deep caves. We'll have to see. Just take it slow in case we open into a big cavern. And the storm is raging outside. Okay, there's some oxygen down here. Is this far enough down to... Maybe not. Would it work? That might be a little bit better. Let's put it a little bit more up front. And we got a winch. I mean, I guess if you want a winch, we got a winch, but... Don't know if I would have gone down to the cave knowing that. Oh, there is a level here. Intersected something. This might just be in a little wormhole. Oh, our first dead Astro. Oh, you can't just activate these now. We got oxygen. And... All-Seeing Eye of Sauron, welcome. I'm glad you like seeing me. Power is fine, but do I really need the power cells for anything else right now? I guess that unused tethers are a different item from tethers. Oh, did I fill that up now? Ah, well, I'm sorry. I can't give you the same opportunity. That is an interesting response to people giving you bits, though. Well, I guess if you were doing like lots of like 1111 and causing alerts, that may have been It's a little bit contextual. But I mean, so it's just if it's just like one big one. And I've seen people put minimum bit limits on because of that, but not banning people. Well, unless they have like a text to speech or a message pop up that was having stuff attached to it, then I could maybe see that. Let's see, I was headed. Now we're headed north, so that's that way. So I still wouldn't mind having some research to bring back. Lighting is still an issue. Man, we need like a headlamp or you know, a directed light. Okay, so that's definitely a cave. That might be another cave. Oh, and man, I need to either. I'm sorry. Where is? Oh, well, it's too late now. I don't think it does history. Zekiet Gaming on YouTube. because I used to actually have this up for me. So if you're still there. Yeah, so I guess I'm not as big of a YouTube person myself, so I don't know what the YouTube activity is. I do know that there's a couple of people who hang on the Discord who are pretty big on Astroneer. Or Astroneer on YouTube, rather. I really do need to revisit my little alert thing, because either it's not triggering or it's not loud enough for me to hear it when we get a YouTube event for chat. Alright. Okay, oh, that's just a bubbly thing. So I can get down... So there is a deep cave here. I'm just going to have to build to it. I've not filled up that canister yet. And there's some gassy boys around. Oh, there they are. Oh, and there's an unknown. Actually, I'm a little bit afraid of this falling here. Yoink. Any more plants here? That might be it. Okay, it went somewhere. Got an extra soil too. So that kind of fills me up, but I'm still curious about what's down here. Assuming I have enough soil to get down there. This might actually be a little bit shallow. We're headed to something, I think. Be a little bit narrow for the rover, though. And we're out. Oh, and, you know, oxygen. Well, I mean, it's wide enough to go carefully. We got Zebra Ball. Probably a good point. Been a wee bit since I took a break. And I'm seriously thinking about dropping the winch here. Speaking of dropping things. Well, I don't mind having a beacon on the rover either. Oh, I still had some. But we'll use these as we build the North Meridian, so that's no problem. Make it a little bit easier to see where we came in. We're in the breeze. Nothing super special so far. Lots of dynamite. Let's see. Ooh. Do you have anything good? Aw, you don't have an unknown. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. Not just a random panel. Yeah, you know, I just don't need winches that often. And I think these are a little bit better than those. I don't remember what those are. Oh, I did pick up a power item somewhere. That's right, it was out on that habitat. Oh, well, there's another Astro. Poor guy. Pretty much the same stuff. Don't really need more extenders. I mean, I can sort of use power. Might need a tank eventually. Oh, I had... Yeah, I just had tethers. Okay. I don't remember how much those are. I don't think they're going to be too much better than what we got. Alright, so no sign of Exo so far. Lots of metal. So, it's just kind of a cave right now. That's builds up some research, and then I put down a beacon specifically so I could find the place. Well, I could try popping any of these I run across. Not that close, though. See if we get anything else. Oh, and power cells more likely to be useful there. Forgot the filter. Okay, fine. I'm just getting too many filters now. And turn that off for now. Oh, this is the bridge. I mean, there's even another passage. This is probably lower. This is probably the shallow caves. But of course, now we've got ourselves redirected again. So we're headed that way-ish. Oh, I made a bridge over this, didn't I? Somewhere? It's not quite overgrown. Another thing Q2 Terrain 2.0 will hopefully fix. Oh, and there's that little drop pod thing. Yes, that's the base beacon there. And a wrecked rover. Where's the full complement of scrap with it too? If I was doing the scrapper thing at the moment. Oh! Hi! I didn't realize you guys could do that. I think we hit the yeah, we hit the rover earlier. So it's just a little bit of scrap now. My mission is to explore and see all the new points of interest, maybe find some of the new materials. I'm guessing they're going to be mostly other planets since they're new. And yes, for 20, thanks for the follow. Glad you like watching me haul a bunch of stuff home. So right now, I've made a run to the South Pole. I'll probably make a run to the North Pole, and that'll probably be enough, cover enough exploration on Terran. Maybe I could go the opposite side of Terran once. Sometimes getting to the heavy, hilly territory would be a nice place to hide some stuff. And then we'll hop to a different planet and see if we can find like new resources and new points of interest there. Alright, so we need to replace all our research. That was a nice one. These are just kind of okay ones. And I might need some more storage for all this stuff. So I mean, I can't really need the tethers right now. That can smelt. That can be stored somewhere. The beacon we'll use here. Okay, that's the beacon for the rover itself. We've already got one filter stored up here. Oh, and some power. Power cells. Actually, this is kind of my power source thing over here. Filters are just extra filters. Power cells. I'm not really using these right now. So I think I'm going to take these, get a little extra storage, and then hopefully find some more compound later. This would not be a bad place to have storage for all the possible metal coming off of here. And well, I guess we'll just throw some extra stuff on here for the time being. Some Beacons will use 1 pack of tethers is okay. Oh, this is just extra power. Oh, you know what? I did have a few pieces of titanium. Here? No, there. Not too bad. No, wrong one. Titanium does look a lot like aluminum. Aluminium. Oh, I haven't actually unlocked filters yet. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm finding enough of them so far. Get that. Got 1 pack. It's probably enough for doing little offshoots. Alright, so... Okay, so the north kind of goes through some mountains. I guess we'll go off to that side just a little bit shorter. Oh, I didn't keep an eye out for some compound. We've got 1 beacon pre-built. Looks like lots of rocky bits. Oh, we were actually going a little bit off to the side. That's still pretty good. Distance is getting there. We're gonna leave our trail. Cloud, okay, here's our compound. And not a bad place to make a beacon while we're at it. Or hide for a storm. With the wonky sideways seats. Alright, well, I guess that's a good cue for me to take a short break. Back in a few minutes. I wish I could turn off the sound. There's not an easy way to do that here. So it'll be a little bit noisy.
I'm the kind of person that likes to max out stats. So, I must not have assigned that one. I'm gonna do that. If we dig this out, fertilizers are off. Yeah, these fertilizer synthesizers are turned off. That's intentional, because we didn't. We've got this section, and that one's going pretty strong. As far as it goes, the only reason they're all active right now is because we had a backup bathrooms. Usually they be.
Alright, and we want Estranier. Welcome back. Oh, it reset the chat though. Well, we've seen the cross chat seems to have faded down here. Alright, so we're clear here. I stopped for some compound, and then the wind blew me somewhere. Okay, there's my... And I may have been here already. This is still pretty close. Did I point this the right way? Yes, I did. Alright, most of this can go off here in case we need some storage space. And then we're headed north. And we'll try and collect stuff on the way back. Right over that way, just so we don't fill up and then have to pass up everything on our way out there. Alright, can I get a read on the stars here? I can not fall into a chasm, that'd be great. Yeah, I don't see any easy way around. Have I collected... Okay, I've filled up my soil. A little bit off to the side. It's kinda, yeah. Heading towards the mountain again. There's some caves through there. I don't know if I trust them to go all the way through, though. Oh, yeah, I can still sort of see the last beacon. It's a little bit behind a cloud there. Oh, I should have put some beacon. So I guess the nice thing is you can set the color before you put it down now. Is you gonna put your cursor over it anyway? Ooh. I could get mountain blocked here. Interesting. Is that one kind of in a cave or not? Confusing spawn location. Alright, can still see it. Ooh, I haven't seen any of these in this game yet. And get that in the way back. And now we're going around the corner. Yeah, still traveling approximately the right way. We're starting to get kind of level on the stars. Almost to the pole here. Now, how big of a chasm do we have here? We might have a little bit of a... Oh, yeah, we can go around the edges. Approximately this way. You can still see the beacon. Grab a few bites. Get a direction check. Okay, another, yeah, I guess we just don't get the launching pads on Terran anymore. Another wreck. That's why I tend to save my space, so I'm way out here. Yeah, definitely some tilt going on right now, I think. Woo! Barely made that one. Alright, let's just double check that. Yeah, north is still across that chasm. Do you have any little things on you? No. That's gentle enough to climb, though. Do I need... Ooh, well... The clouds... It's like we're almost there, but... The clouds are making it a little problematic for me here. Rocks. Another base, also without a launching pad. Just one. Rocky area. Ooh, we may have passed it. Almost certainly passed it. I do have an oxygen tank now. And this is probably close enough. I don't necessarily need a... Oh yeah, it was actually... We'll just do a little thing. Alright, now it's time to salvage and go home. Ooh, speaking of salvage... see. Any unknowns around here? I don't think seats are going to be worth it for me at this point. Oh, this is a small one. They're titanium, though. Possibly get quite a few oxygen tanks going if I wanted to. Alright, so we got the base over here. Got the wreck over there. Okay, we've got a solar panel extenders I've got enough of. Maybe we can drop that later. It's a pity we don't have packed up things here. Power we can throw on the rover. That, I think, might be a decent one. The organic might end up dropping. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it's 2 medium and a... Actually, none of these are whole. So it's not telling me if they, I forget if they call that medium or large or what have you. Right, well, no exo research so far. Oh, we're gonna do the other end on this one. Okay, I could maybe pass on those. Lithium, titanium, aluminium, copper, aluminium. And we're gonna have to start unloading here. Starting to fill up. The part where which I brought more storage. Alright, well, we do get some unknowns. Oh yeah, more organic. The power cells might be getting too much here. Oh my gosh. Somebody's running this place with power cells. I think I'm getting a little full for that. Oh, the hat has a windmill on it. I mean, it's just another aluminum, but aluminium. Gotta keep working on that. And I remember passing a fair number of others on the way home, too. Or on the way up here that we should pass on the way home. Not sure all of them will be good. Oh yeah, I got that little thing. We got the wreck over in the cave here. We went around this way last time. Oh, there used to be a, Astroneer near these. And an... Well, there's the item. Oh, nope, there he is. Well, a backpack. Apparently the... Okay, so it's not a sparkle anymore? I don't know about having the fireworks effect. And a bunch of power cells. Okay. Oh no, oh, it's probably only the exo harvestables that do the fireworks effect. Ooh, we did find one. Okay, so this is good for something. That might be what all this thing is good for. I found one of these earlier. I don't think I found a exo by it. Oh well. Ooh, that cave is so tempting. But it'd be kind of a pain to get oxygen up here. Well, I guess I could do filter games. But I'm kind of getting full up here. Alright, make sure I don't fall in any holes. It's dark out. Hey, potato derp. Well, my ding is definitely still working. And now it's going to get a little bit cloudy. Maybe I should put this back on. Projector so it preserves the recent chat. Can I see enough to drive here? A little bit. Very, very slowly. Not unlike driving in a blizzard or something. Which I imagine is not different from a sandstorm. So, accurate. Ew, I think my seat's facing the wrong direction here. Not right. Oop! Oop, 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 oop. I probably made a bridge somewhere here, but it's going to be a bit tricky to find it. Well, let's see if I can, in fact, yeah, I can turn away. It almost looks like some modified terrain there. Or can I just go around it? Oh, and we're almost home. Okay, this base is probably close enough that I already looted it. Yeah, because I remember going to this thing. Okay, I left the filters. Oh, this is where I got too much stuff and dropped a seat. Yeah, extenders. I don't have space for the seat now either. we've been finding some pretty good stuff. Well, I don't know how good all these are, but... Rocks. Oh, we still got one thing cooking. So maybe we'll keep one of those going at any given time. Yeah, it's a tiny one. It'll go quick. That's a decent one. Alright, we've got one thing that can go. Sure. Eat that. That. Too dang much organic for not using it at all. You already grabbed some. Yeah, we need more storage. Gotta clear up enough space. Well, yeah, we'll just grab this. Oh, I thought I saw it up there or somewhere. No, actually, these are the slots where it doesn't expand. Oh, I want to switch that. Might need more storage. Well, or I need to start building things. But for that, I'm going to need compound. So I feel like... Okay, you're a little bit glitched. Yeah, it took a third aluminum there. Alright. Oh, well, this was to go on the rover. I think I'm going to need it. I haven't been using those that much. Alright, do I have anything else on there? Beacon for the rover itself. Filters if I need to go off somewhere. I want to replace the storage on the rover itself for gathering all that stuff. That'll be some good for some storage. That's 2. If we find some more. If we start packing up for a trip next time, might need a lot. Oh, and we're gonna need stuff to actually pack. Is that a wreck over there, or is that just a debris field? Well, we'll look at it. Maybe we should look at it first and come back here. That's starting to fill up. Oh, this is where I just was, but this seems to be just a debris field. I guess it might be more exciting if we got a scrapper going. Where's all that compound? I'll need to pack some resin if I'm doing that. Oh, that is my big compound deposit. Darn nighttime. Oh, you can't unpack it here, though. That's a new one. Let's see. Oh, that is in fact done rather quickly. Alright, so I don't strictly need storage, but having a little extra might allow me to organize things a little bit better. Alright, so let's get some of the non-metal stuff off the smelter. I guess titanium is technically a smelted metal now? We're just not going to be doing a whole lot of smelting on this planet. Compound I might want somewhere else. Alright, so what else? This might end up being an equipment rack here. And then we'll find someplace else for that. Some metal. Oh my gosh. Oh, missed a tether. That tends to fall off when you start something. Alright, got you. Got another metal. We can consolidate some resin. Organic just over in the pit for now. That's pretty easy to replace. We got some metal. I mean, I can use metal here, but... Oh, it does go a little weird. Yeah, it's getting a little fuzzier in how it fills out slots. Interesting. Oh, I think I may have overflowed what my smelter can hold here. Just a wee bit. Alright, so I already need an extra for that. There's an equipment piece. Don't have a good place for lithium yet. But we got a lot more metal. And that's why I've been holding onto the compound. So maybe I should go ahead and keep lithium and titanium together like I have in the past. That'll free up a little bit of... You know what? That's not going to free up enough space for other metal. Oh, no, that's not going to free up enough space. So what do we got? Well, we could start collecting titanium. There's a couple pieces of that. Oh man, that glare though. So let's see, can we sort this? Okay, we got more than one rack of that. We're gonna be pretty well equipped to do something else here, I think. And we just got like extra. Or maybe we just make this the miscellaneous metals and include the titanium in that. Lithium's going there for now. Alright, got power stuff. We actually got... Now, if anything, we should be spreading out the wind. Solar, I don't mind concentrating as much. Do we have... Yeah, we can get the batteries over here as well. That's a little bit less of a mess. I guess if anything, we should get equipment somewhere so that this can at least be kind of near the smelter. Gonna take some getting used to the titanium here. Alright, so we've got equipment. This still needs to be split. I have some compound yet. So I'm gonna have to go fetch more compound yet. So we actually have compound. And I guess, really, we should pull these off. So we've got some place to put metal here. And now we can separate the resin and that, and you're sort of a metal thing. Alright, it's not hideous anymore. Not getting good positive power, though. Well, we got lots of research going that will stop someday. Alright, it's been good to get into the latest update. It's been good to get back into some Astroneer. I think I'm going to break it here and then get on to space next time. Baron's probably an easy first stop. Oops, that's my monitor button. So I used to do Astroneer Wednesdays. I'm a little bit up in the air on the job I'm doing right now. If that's done, then I'll actually be able to come back Wednesday during the afternoon, into evening maybe, to do that. I know I used to take like Monday and Tuesday off, and I probably could still use a bit of a break after all the work stuff. So, door has to be open now. That's right. Main menu. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. That didn't actually end up coming into play. And, oh, what do we have here? Ah, okay. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Haskin TV, Kuro Kitsune, Stormy Ice Leopard, Diddly Tacos, Left for the Cry, Joey Sheffer AP, and Asaret Gaming for hosting me. Let me see if I can make any recommendations. So as I was saying, my schedule's been a little bit crazy lately. Ended up doing more of a day job kind of thing for a while, after being more of a daytime streamer, and that might be changing back. We'll have to see. If you want schedule updates, I do have a Discord that I will post that to, and any other news or hanging out or whatever we want to use that for. You can find the link down below. You know what? I don't know the schedule here because she just started. Okay, so yeah, we're on mute for the time being. Alright, so if you look for someplace cool to hang out, Woman Wizard is somebody who's been a very good 1 hour 1 life player, which is something I've lately been doing on Saturdays. And she like had some trials getting up streaming, so she's like a brand new streamer. I listened a little bit, and she seemed to be pretty decent at kind of keeping some talking up. So if you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me, and yeah, space next time. Bye-bye.